when that shit just snap on like. Me and the money like Keenan Kill, cause shit can't come between us. 20 rat shout out to Venus. I'm so high, might go to Venus. Ride with a beam and it came with a penis. Dino put me on them pieces. Hate on me, man, fuck them niggas. They even hated Jesus. Yeah, I'm rocking out. Tudo cool, I'm hopping out.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Life. You feel me? Today, like, I put out a tweet recently, and it kind of stuck to me, and it was like, basically what it said is, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, and not to who someone else is today. And it's so easy to compare yourself to other people nowadays because social media is so destructive, but it's good at the same time, right? And let me give you some context. Like, you can go on social media, you'll see everybody with the chain, you'll see everybody with the flash and the money, you'll see the girls with the big butts and the nice bodies. You'll see, it's just everything so good looking on social media. You never know what that person's life really is. But especially if you're following all those people that's like that, you be like, dang. Some people will be 28, some people will be 23, some people will be 18, having Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and then you will look at yourself and you'll be like, dang, man, I'm 25 and this person's 25 over here driving a Lamborghini on yachts in Miami. And it's so easy to get depressed seeing these things. But at the same time, for some other people, social media can be such a motivational thing. Like, man, this person has a Lamborghini at 25, man, I can go get a Lamborghini at 25. What did he do? So it really depends on how you look at it. Like, social media is a good and bad thing. You can't consume too much of it because it can get you depressed. So let me tell you what I try to do. You feel me? What I try to do to not get so depressed by looking at social media and looking at everybody else going up in their lives and getting money. The first thing I do is I unfollow everybody that I feel like does not give value to me. You feel me? I only follow the people that give value to me, or the people that are doing something that I want to do. Rather it's podcasting, trading, basketball. I only follow people like influential people, like people that give you motivation. I only follow people like that. So I only see those type of things in my timeline. Now I do have some other miscellaneous things. Sometimes you get tired of looking at business stuff. You feel me? But mostly have like influential people that can add value to my life, And then what I do is people that add value, or the people that are posting, or people that are doing podcasts, I copy what they do, but I kind of remix it in my own way. And since it worked for them, if I use the same formula, maybe it can work for me. And then I see if it does, and I see what does work, and I see what doesn't work, and then I go with that. What you can also, or what I do is, I kind of watch how they carry themselves, like when they post. How many times are they posting? What are they posting? Are people tapped into what they're posting? Or are they tapped into what they're wearing? Like, are they coming on with big chains, Versace and Louis Vuitton bags, or little whatever? Are they coming riding up in Lamborghinis? Like, how are they getting people to look? And then how are they delivering their content? Are people in the comments talking about their content? Are people in the comments talking about what they're wearing? Or are they talking about both? Are they delivering the message so well that what they're wearing catches their eye and their content is good, so it's impacting their lives? So those are a couple of things to look for. I also look for, like, I'm one of the person that if I get into something like podcasting, I do a deep dive into everything. Like, I look at how to get better at social media, look at how to be better at podcasting. I look at how other people podcast. I do a deep dive into their profiles, like go all the way back to the first post they ever made to see where they came from. So that's the next thing I'm gonna say is what I do is I want to see the journey of their life. So I'll scroll all the way down to the beginning of their page and see what they're posting at first, and then see how they transformed their page and what they did to get better. Did they become more consistent in their posts? Or did they start posting differently? Or did times just change? Or what are they putting on their post? Are they putting words on their post? Do they have transitions? Like, things like that. That's what I look for. And I also looked at, have they changed over time as far as Were they wearing like white tees all the time, or did they have like nice clothes at the beginning and at the end, or did they come from nothing and then now they got all these nice things and now they're making more of an impact? Because what I've noticed is people like to see the journey, man. The journey is everything to people. Like, you don't want to start out with big chains and then have big chains. Now it's like, I mean, it's cool, but I feel like the journey is more important. If people go down your page and see where you came from and then see how you got all the nice stuff now, they like, dang, he came from this far and now he's here. I mean, that's just me. That's my personal opinion. That's how I look at it. But I also look for, like, are they doing something that I like to do that can teach me to be better at it? So, like trading, for instance, I follow a good bit of traders. How are they trading? Also, how are they putting out their content in trading? Are they really trading? Are they trading during down times? You feel me? Like, we're in a recession right now. Are they still putting out content so you know that they're really real? And how are they putting out that content? Or how are they getting their viewers, or what are their viewers asking in the comments? So say if I was a podcast and I'm looking at the podcast and he's doing his podcast, I look at he put out his content on Instagram or whatever. I look in the comments and see what people are asking, and then maybe I can do content on what people are asking. You know what I mean? So that's just a gym. I do that sometimes. But also, if you see all these people, this is another thing. I haven't done this, but maybe it'll work for you. I just thought of this. If you're following a lot of people that kind of make you want to compare yourself to another person, what you can probably do is, like, if they're flashing money, if they're doing all this, you be like, dang, I don't got that, or I don't got this. Maybe unfollowing all those people and then following like some maybe motivational people, like a ET. ET is one of my favorite people. I follow him. He gives you that motivation. You know what I mean? Even though motivation doesn't last long, maybe you see it a lot. Maybe you have different people relaying the message. Maybe that can help you out. Just seeing a lot of different motivational speakers, just, you know what I'm saying? Just influence you for that day, and then maybe you can get hyped and you go do. Once you get that motivation, tap into whatever you're doing right at that moment. I'm telling you, it works. Get the motivation, tap in, and just go full force into that. Or what I do is, once I get down, I just go full force into my content, whatever I'm doing. If I'm trading, man, I just get off social media. I limit the amount of social media that I take in, and then I just go heavy into whatever I got going on. So whether it's trading, then I go look at charts. I go trade it. I might even play back some days and try to trade them again. Or if it's this podcast, I go edit videos. I go see how I can be better. I might go shoot some videos. So I just go into my content and deep dive, because I've seen these people, they put in years and years of work. You feel me? And my content's not good right now, to be honest with you. But I know if I keep doing it, and people are going to see my growth, they can grow with me. And then I'm going to see how I can get better, you know? So just limit your time on social media and just focus on what you got going on. Now, if you don't got nothing going on, that's probably your number one problem, you feel me? But yeah, that's just what I do, man. So stop comparing yourself to other people, man. It's a terrible thing to do. And just to be completely honest with you, I still do it sometimes to this day. So it's not easy to just not compare yourself to people. But comparing myself to people makes me motivated. I'm like, man, he's this age and he's here already. Okay, I really need to double down on what I'm doing to get to there. Because if he did it at that age, I know I can do it at that age. But, you know, it's all God's timing at the end of the day. But it still pushes you forward. It gets you in a further position. If you're still not where he is, that motivation of trying to be that person, and not like envy the person like, man, he has all this and I ain't got it. But, man, I'm about to motivate. If he got it, I'm about to try to get it too. That can push you further in life. I'm not going to say you're going to get to where that person is, but it definitely can get you further. And that's what I use as motivation. But that's kind of like contradicting myself, because I'm still comparing myself to another person. But sometimes I still compare myself to other people, but I try my best not to, because it will get you depressed. I'm not even going to lie to you. Especially when you don't hit that goal. That's the worst part. But yeah, man, stop comparing yourself to other people, man. It's terrible. It can get you depressed. And at the end of the day, it's all in God's time, and it's all what God wants for you. And if you take that journey, you're going to learn a lot from it. And you might actually learn what you really should be doing in life, you know, your purpose. But yeah, that's all I got to say. That's the last thing I got to say today, man. This is not real life talk. You feel me? You dig? I feel like I talk too fast. Maybe I need to stop talking fast. But yeah, I'm out, man. Appreciate y'all for listening.
Yeah, I'm rocking out. Pseudo cool, I'm hopping out. They say I'm popping out. For who got next on the hottest now? I can't trust these niggas. Keep it with me when I'm popping out. Can't help how to piss in Waffle House. No more sir, nigga, I kicked it like a Figo, nigga. I'm up.